After building our VM, we are now going to use it to write and execute some basic codes in Node.js. First, we unmount the ISO file from our VM and then we're going to start it. When the VM is ready, we open Visual Code and add several extensions to it. We need this extension to be able to develop and execute codes in our labs. The first one is called the Node.js extension pack. The second one is called Bash extension pack. And the third one is code spell check. Now you need to go to the main website of the book and download all codes for chapter 1. I have already done that and you can see all the files here. The first exercise is to write and execute the Hello World program with Node.js. Again, although I'm going to cover basic aspects and programming techniques to develop codes with Node.js, I highly advise that you check out all of the available resources on the net to better familiarize yourself with this JavaScript-based programming language. To start, we are going to open this folder. And you can see all the files here. I'm going to open this Hello World JavaScript and I'm going to execute it. So I have left some comments on the file so you can see how it works. But there are a few things that I need to explain. So the first thing is to write a simple message on the screen. The second thing is to have a variable and use that variable to write something on the screen. The third one is to understand the difference between three variable types in Node.js: const, let, and var. So const can be declared and assigned only once. Let can be declared but only assigned, but can be assigned several times, and var can be defined and updated several times, each time obviously on its own scope. And here's the example for that. And here I also left some comments about why each of these usages are okay or not okay. So let me just run this code. We'll go to the terminal, new terminal, and I'm in this folder now, so I have to go to the Hello World folder, and here you can see I actually have a very long prompt. So one of the things we can do is to use this command to shorten the prompt. And now I'm going to run this. Very simple. Node hello world.js. And here is the output of my program. So the first one, hello from the book, Edge Intelligence from Theory to Practice. This is this one. The second one is I defined a variable called book name, and here's my book name, and say hello again from the book. Now this is the variable I have. Here is different usages for defining const, let, and var, and here is the prints for that. And here I left some comments. Here I'll show you how you use a simple for. So here I have three let items, let item 1, let item 2, and then I have the so this is basically empty line, and then I define a variable called x1, so x1 from 2 to 5, so the slices of blueberry cake. So let item with this would write let item says I love coffee with 2 slices of blueberry cake, 3 slices and 4 slices, and here's the incorrect use of that. And if I unmark this section, it would produce an error. And here's a simple definition of a function in Node.js. So function func my function, it takes the hours, and I have 2 variables in it, and it would return something. So in this case the return is actually string, and then I say var item I love to drive, and here I'm making a similar loop like here, but I would call my function every time. And these are the outputs of this function. So please go through this file and try to understand all sections and all corners of it, because this is very important, so that we would have our variables properly declared and properly used.